Hi everybody, I hope everybody is well on this Wednesday morning, afternoon or evening where you are in the world. And today I've got a video about Christmas holidays, and obviously I'm going to put it in an autistic perspective and also talk about how it affects people with disabilities, as Christmas is just around the corner. And this video is going to be about how you can prepare people with disabilities and autism for the Christmas holiday. So let's get into it. Today I'm going to be chatting about autism and Christmas holidays and how it can affect people with disabilities. As we're now in December, I do realise it's going to be getting busy as people are shopping for presents and meeting up being social. For me personally, I do have my own Christmas routine every year. I go to my mum's house to be with her and her husband, but during the Christmas holidays I have to put up with different smells and tastes because of all the different foods that are being prepared. I am lucky my mum cooks items that I like. She will ask me ahead of time what I would like on my plate, but for some people with disabilities it can be totally overwhelming with all the different choices. This includes where to sit and also what drinks are available, whether it's hot drinks, cold drinks. It takes a lot of mental processing. And if you're away from home, it can be daunting because you are out of your usual routine, which can cause anxiety or panic attacks. So with things in mind, this is what you can do to help people with autism or disabilities during the Christmas holidays. Things like social scripts, including PECS cards, visual scripts, cartoon editions, video calls with relatives so they know where they're going, how long they're going to be there for, what's on offer when they get there, pictures of where you're going, so again visual. Maybe take a drive to the place, like the restaurant, the relative's house, the friend's house. So then that person with autism or disability will feel a bit more comfortable of where they go. If they have pictures, they know where they are, where the car's going to be parked, where they're going to be sitting in. So things like the front room, the lounge, the kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom, things like that. So they know what they're doing. Also, let them go and do things in a quiet space. So if there is a quiet space available, say like in the bedroom or kitchen or lounge, make sure they have their things like headphones or fidget toys with them so they can have a bit of meditation time, or take things like colouring books or things that will help to de-stress them and to keep them less anxious, because during Christmas obviously it's going to be a stressful time. They're out of their own usual routine. They're going to be wanting to be at home. They're going to be wanting to do their usual routine like playing games or whatnot. So again, make sure you have things there available for them, because obviously it's going to be adaptation to change, which we don't deal with too well. So again, obviously you could go through the rehearsal Christmas Day, so rehearse getting up, preparing what they're going to wear, brush their teeth, brush their hair, pick their clothes, things that you know will help to make them less anxious and less stressed and less overwhelmed about the choices they have to make ahead of the day. So again, plan, maybe take the TV magazine with you, or things as if they can watch TV when they're there, or take their favourite movie, or take their favourite game like on a Game Boy or PlayStation or something, so they can have something that's there to keep them happy and keep them less anxious. Some of these I do to lower my anxiety when I go out travelling during Christmas. So for me, if I go to my mum's house, I may take a fidget toy with me. I may take something like a book to read, or I may take something like a colouring book just to do a bit of pages of colouring. But luckily there is a TV at my mum's house, so I do watch a bit of TV, and she often brings me in some snacks whilst I'm waiting for the dinner to be prepared and put upon the table. So again, I'm able to have snacks and get up and down as I see fit, to walk around and talk to her and her husband, and also my nana's there and a few other relatives who have come round to see us for Christmas Day dinner. But again, I'm limited to the people that I see. I only see like my mum, my mum's husband, my nana, my dad, my sister and my nephew, but that is spread out over a few hours or even sometimes 24 hours. So again, it's about keeping the contact limited, not overwhelming the person with a disability or autism or any form of disability that may get overwhelmed, or they may feel triggered because they're in their unusual environment. So again, it's keeping it limited, keeping it short, keeping it sweet. Make sure that they're able to cope with what they are expected to do during the Christmas holidays, whether that's they're away for 24 hours, 48 hours, a week. Make sure you have their usual strategies in place. Keep their usual strategies to a T. So get up at the same time, have the same breakfast, sit at the same place if you can in the kitchen. If you're going out for breakfast, make sure you take pictures of the place where you're going, the restaurant or the place where you may be going for like a late lunch or like the steakhouse or something like that. Take pictures of where you're going so that they know where they're going, what food's going to be on offer, what drink's going to be on offer. So again, it keeps the anxiety low. Keep the people who they are with familiar to them. So again, it's about having the same people in their life, making sure they have the same people for the Christmas meal, and they're not expected to go and jump into a big overwhelm of people later on in the day. Like for me, at Christmas Day night, I usually go to my dad's family. So again, I'm with the same set of people. I'm with my dad, my aunts, my uncles, my cousins. So I know that's, as soon as I go from my mum's, I'm going to my dad's. And I know that's safe. I don't have to think, oh, I'm going to strangers, or I'm with people who don't know me, or they're not going to understand that I'm autistic, and I may feel overwhelmed or have too much mental processing going on in my head to think about how to keep myself calm. So again, it's keeping strategies in place, keeping a routine in place as often as you possibly can do for that person. And yeah, so the next video that I am going to do will be about the communication system, and also about visual cartoon cards, and also about having to do video calls. So I hope you've liked what I've said. Please give this video a like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will be back with the next video. Bye guys!